Brian Wade. Give it up for Brian Wade.
Hey, good morning, movers and shakers.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I'm a little concerned about the events that happened the other evening. I don't know if you heard about it. Over there at the Academy Awards.
No.
You know, Chris Rock, the comedian, made a hurtful joke about Will Smith's wife, and then Will Smith got up from the audience and walked on the stage, and he actually slapped Chris Rock. And, you know, this really upset me, and I started thinking, you know, because he slapped this little comedian guy, and I started feeling a little vulnerable, to be honest with you, because, you know, I get up here and, you know, just a couple weeks ago, I think I made a couple jokes about Steve Barker and Lee Pearson, and, you know, Will Smith does this, and he goes and sits right back down in his seat, and nobody does anything. Nobody, you know, he gets away with it. And I didn't want Steve or Lee to feel emboldened and to think that they might be able to come up here and confront me in that manner. And I want to assure you, gentlemen, that yes, Steve?
I will come up and hug you, though, if you ever need a hug.
Okay. Well, I'm a little nervous right now if you were to walk up to me while I'm on stage. And I do want you to know, if you were to try such a thing, Dr. Diaz would pull you out of this room so fast. But I thought it might be a great time to use this moment to talk about how we would handle hurt feelings or a disagreement or a dispute in this group. Because let's be honest, you know, we have a group of people. Sometimes there are misunderstandings. Maybe I tell a joke up here that is hurtful, that hurts somebody's feelings. Maybe somebody gives their commercial and you say, hey, wait a minute. You know, they're kind of talking about a product or service that I sell, and that's my seat in the chapter. So the good news about our group is we have a framework for how we could actually address a disagreement or a dispute. And so step one is we want you in that moment to approach the other member, not with violence, Steve or Lee, but approach the other member and attempt to resolve it amicably. Have a conversation and say, hey, you know, when you made those comments the other day, it actually hurt my feelings, and this is why. Or, you know, when you gave that commercial the other day and you mentioned this product, well, that's kind of my seat in the chapter. Let's try to get it resolved at that moment. And most of the time, you know, most people are going to say, hey, you know, that makes a lot of sense. I apologize. I didn't realize that. And things will be resolved at that moment. But if you can't get through to the other person, you have an outlet. And the outlet now is that you can actually send a written complaint about the other member by email to the leadership team, to the membership committee. And so that's good news, because now we have a group of people who can look at this in a level-headed manner, and they can say, okay, what do we do in this situation? How do we help these members get along? And I don't think we've had a complaint about a member probably in a very long time, but we understand reality. You know, the goal of this group is to make money. It's givers gain. It's a community. It's everybody's happy. It's everybody gets along. But we're all humans. We make mistakes, and we want to have a framework for when we make those mistakes. How do we grow past it? And how do we protect your seat in this chapter? Because to our visitor today, we protect each member's seat. And that is something unique about our networking organization, is that when you're in this group, your competition is not in the room. So certainly the other members should respect your seat in the group. That's how we handle disputes. Okay? I'm looking right at you guys. Hope this has been helpful. This has been your educational moment. Brian Wade, Tampa Financial.